What are your thoughts about the Miami locker room right now?
You know what my first thought is, and I'm glad that Richie made a point to say something, because guys, if you let this fester, if you let people say stuff about you and don't defend yourself, I mean, I personally take the stance that I think Richie's getting a raw deal here. I think a lot of people in the media speculated on something they had no idea about and just jumped on it. And Jonathan Martin is portrayed as the victim, and so Richie Incognito gets played as this bad guy. Now, I know Richie too. I've met Richie. I've got a relationship with him, so full disclosure for me as well. But I don't think this situation is what we think it is, or what everybody outside thinks that it is.
Well, the reason why I can agree with you is because we've been in those locker rooms that he's talking about. But one thing I'll take from that little interview, he said, we. No, we don't talk like that, And one thing, if I talk amongst my brothers, meaning it's not really race related, but when what Richie's talking about, sometimes you have to look at race. Now, I'm gonna go talk to a African American like that and use those type of words. Okay, a lot of people on the outside say we shouldn't talk like that, but it's our locker room. Okay, so for him to say that we talk like that, I would have to disagree, because I don't go out seeing a Spanish guy or a Mexican guy or Asian guy and say those type of words to him about his family or his nationality. But as far as the joking, I don't really want to call it bullying. I just want to just say, earn your keep. Mm-hmm. So for what his situation between Martin and Incognito, I would have to agree with Rondé that a lot of people were so quick to jump to Martin's defense, not knowing all the facts. So I would just say a lot of people just need to just sit back, relax, wait on all the evidence to come out, and once the facts do come out, then make your judgment. Right now, they're just making judgment on things that we don't even know about, sure. And they're just going by what the media writes. So if I could say anything to the viewers out there, to the football fans, just be a little bit patient. Just sit back and just let all the evidence build up. And once the facts come out, then make your judgment about this man.
I'm so excited to see this interview, to hear what Incognito has to say. From my sources, the people I've talked to in the Dolphins organization, I hear that, Martin has been a quiet guy, and maybe there's some mental issues there where, he needs some social anxiety types of issues where he needs some counseling and stuff like that. So it's going to be great, because everybody jumped on his side and all of a sudden Incognito was the bad guy. But I think this is a situation where maybe this could have been handled between the two of them. They could have sat down with Coach Philbin and they could have hashed out all these things and all these issues. And it's more than just Incognito. Yeah. It's Martin and the entire team. So now you see the entire team taking Incognito's side. The public is taking Martin's side. Let's have these guys get together. Let's have the team get together.
I'm with Randy here,
let's talk
man.
about this whole situation.
We've all been in NFL locker rooms, man. The monster that starts in an NFL locker room usually stays in an NFL locker room. So the fact that this is out there, makes it seem salacious. When you read those texts, right, or read the voicemail transcript, you're like, wow, how is that possible? But I've seen the text messages. Right. They are close, man. Like, for this to be portrayed as discrimination, discrimination is like if you have a certain quality that someone holds against you. I don't think that was necessarily the case in this instance.
I don't think people around the country, the public, is not ready to know what an NFL locker room is like. You don't, just trust me, you don't want to just walk through, with your kids, and whether that makes you sad or not, I'm sorry, but that's the case.
That's just the dynamic.
What it is. That's just what it is.